Hey everybody, hi, how are you? I want to sit and chat for a minute, say hi. If you're just on YouTube, it's been a while, and I always do these videos and I'm like, I'm coming back and I'll do videos, and then I go away for a while. But I'm very active on Twitter, which is great. I've had fun connecting with people on Twitter. If you're not following on Twitter, please do. I'd love to connect with you. It's a place called Jer. I need to do a video really quick. Well, not really quick. Honestly, it's probably going to be a little bit longer. I've been doing videos on Twitter, and there's a limitation of 2 minutes and 20 seconds, I believe. And I thought maybe this one would be a little bit longer than that, so I wanted to switch over to YouTube for it. Recently, I announced that I might be doing a OnlyFans account. Because I have found myself in like kind of a difficult spot financially and just trying to move forward from that. I recently got, well, I should tell you what an OnlyFans account is, I guess. OnlyFans is known for guys, and I guess females as well, posting nudes and sex and porn and that to be able to make money, and they charge a monthly fee, and also they do individual videos and pictures for people and sell those. OnlyFans is also, it's not known for, and I didn't even know this until like yesterday, OnlyFans is also a website that you don't necessarily have to post nudes or porn or anything like that. You can just post normal content, videos like this one. And so I was considering doing OnlyFans for that. Sorry if this is a little bit shaky. I'm doing a handheld video, which is not what I would usually do on here, but we're gonna make it work. Yeah, I had considered it, and people were like, don't do it, and you can come up with some other way to make money, and I need to come up with some other way to get by, and I haven't yet. But I agree I shouldn't do it. Even if I was going to do it and not post porn or nudes or whatever, I feel like for me, it's best not to, because I would rather anything I do to be inclusive and not exclusive. I don't want people to have to pay for anything I do, like content-wise, anything that I share of myself. I would want it to be out there for anybody to access. You know what I'm trying to say? Access. Yeah, there. So OnlyFans is not the way to go about that, and so I have decided that I am not going to, at this point, create a OnlyFans, and I would rather figure out some other way. And I should say why I'm in this spot, and that it's not just like, I don't want anything I do to be all about money, and sadly, that's where I found myself, where it feels like everything I'm doing is just about money, and I hate it. I hate it with a passion, because I don't want that to be my life. I don't want money to be my focus, ever. Like the only thing I think about or care about. But whenever you're just trying to survive and figure out a way to get through, it kind of gets to that point, and I feel like that's a lot of people. It's not just somewhere that I know it's not just somewhere that I am. I know that a lot of people are in that place, and it bites to be in that place. So I'm working to get out of it to where I'm not just focused about how am I going to survive, how am I going to make enough money to get through. How I got into this place was, I was attending school, doing classes, and getting paid to actually go to school because I'm a military vet. I was in the Air Force. and I have what's called GI Bill, which is they pay for your school. The military pays for your school. And let's see if I can make this. Sorry, it's like jolty. It pays for your school, and then with that, they also pay you a housing stipend. And with that housing stipend, you here in Orlando, I was getting close to like $1,500 a month, and that was enough to cover all my expenses. That's like my budget. That's what I actually needed to live. It paid car payment, it paid my housing, it paid for food, everything. It covered what I needed. And then January came around, and I also work for a company. I don't want to mention it in this video, but I work for a company part-time, not making enough. I wouldn't be able to survive just on it. It's a job that I love. I love doing it. It's actually magical, and it means the world to me, but it's not enough to survive just on it. So I had already kind of been considering doing flight attendant work. One of my friends suggested it to me. I decided that yes, it would be an amazing thing. I can travel, I can meet people all over the world, and I can work on my book. I can still have time to be able to focus on writing my book, and books in the future, and doing other things. And it's just a perfect job. I think it's pretty perfect. So I decided that I could do that, and I started applying for those. But then at the same time, I got a notice from the government saying that they had been overpaying me, something neither of us realized was happening, myself or the government, and that I couldn't continue to go to school, which I was going to school. That's why I was getting the money to begin with. I couldn't continue to go to school using GI Bill until I paid back the overpayment, which is like $1,200 or something like that. I didn't have $1,200 to pay it back, and so I had to rush basically to find a job, and I was already working on becoming a flight attendant anyway, or applying to be a flight attendant, and so yeah, I ended up getting that portion of what I was making taken away. That $1,500 a month just like dropped away, and so I was like, oh wow, this is gonna be bad. And it has been. It's been rough, very challenging. I at one point had my car taken away, and thankfully my ex actually stepped in and was like, I'll help you get it back. And he helped me get it back. He helped with the $300 payment for that. But then like I've had to actually even get loans from other people. People that I don't even know have actually stepped in and been like, I'll loan you money. And so, and it's crazy to me, and I'm very thankful for it, beyond belief thankful for it, but I still am very challenged as far as like finances go. I'm still working with the company that I worked with before. It's just very few hours and little pay, and so I'm just trying to make it work as best I can. Thankfully, I scraped together enough to pay rent a couple of days ago, and but now the struggle is I got hired as a flight attendant, and it's awesome, and I'm super excited about it, and I want to celebrate it. I'm trying to celebrate it. I can't really celebrate it because I have a month before I begin, and then once I do begin, I have to go through a month of training where I'm not paid. I get literally I get $25 a day. I'll be staying in a hotel in Fort Lauderdale, and to go through training, and I get $25 a day, which is money for food. So, you know, take into consideration that's probably like $8 a meal. There's not going to be much of anything left over, and I mean I can probably do much less or much smaller meal or whatever, but yeah, so it's going to be a challenge. So that's why I was considering OnlyFans. However, I think that that's a bad move for those two reasons. I don't want to be sharing nudes unless it's artistic, and I definitely don't want to be sharing porn. And while that works for some people, and I respect what those people are doing and those people in general that are doing that as a means of survival, or as like their career, and they make it work for them, and that's awesome. I can't get to that place to do that. It would affect me being able to do so many other things, and I don't want to be in that place. So even though I really need the money, I'm going to not do that. And then, like I said before, I want the content that I share, the stuff that I share, my life, I want it to be to where I can connect with anybody, where anybody feels welcome to come to me and not have to pay to see me do a video or be goofy or do a shirtless picture or whatever. I don't want anybody to feel excluded from any part of my life that I would share online. So I have decided that I'm not going to do OnlyFans, and instead I'll figure out something else, some other way to be able to get through until my training and everything is done. So I've got to make it 2 months. And so like, well, I just actually paid, thankfully, rent for this month. So what is that, like 14? I'm going to be horrible at math here. Like 2,400 left that I need to be able to cover the rest of the expenses until 2,300, whatever, until I get through the end of May. So if anybody has any suggestions, please pass those along, and I will gladly accept them. So yeah, that is what I'm doing, and I'll figure it out. I always do, and I also need to say thank you. Thank you to everybody who has supported me, who has been there for me. You guys, you all don't even, like, most of you have never even met me in person, and the love and support you've shown me is amazing. So thank you, thank you, thank you so much. All right, just want to make that video. We went way above 2 minutes, 20 seconds. I'm glad that I chose to go on YouTube for this. I'll try to do some more YouTube videos soon. And as I'm flying and traveling, I'm excited because I'm going to not only get to meet some of you as I travel, I'm also going to be able to share that experience on YouTube and Twitter, and I'm excited. I'm so excited about that. So yes, we got this. We got this. All right. I love y'all. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for all the love and support. That's all. Okay. I'll see y'all soon. Mwah. Bye.